Hello everyone, and welcome back to Farfaraway Theories, the channel that theorizes and discusses everything Shrek. In today's very mysterious video, we're going to be talking about how Princess Fiona survived in the Dragon's Keep until Shrek rescued her. To start this theory off, I want to mention that Princess Fiona is not like any princess in many other fairy tales. She learned to look after herself from a young age, as shown in the first Shrek movie. It's also foreshadowed when Fiona talks about how Shrek shouldn't judge someone before he gets to know them.
Well, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them.
So what does this have to do with the theory? Well, I'll tell you. So as we know, ever since Princess Fiona was a little girl, she was locked up in the Dragon's Keep, in the tower, right at the top of the castle. So many questions arise as to how did she survive? How did she get food and water, and even clothing, to survive? As we can see, Princess Fiona has a very luxurious bed and a few other belongings in her room. Something I want to mention is that, like Shrek, Fiona likes some pretty outlandish foods, and we know this probably stems from her having to live in a castle on her own, where food is very scarce, and any extra food she'd have to catch and eat herself, pretty much raw. However, something I've always thought was that Princess Fiona's mother and father, King Harold and Queen Lillian, would somehow transfer goods, food, drinks, and also clothes to Fiona's room. It's very possible they could have people not enter the keep and somehow bring it up to her. However, the odds of that happening without Dragon finding them is pretty slim. So I think it's more likely that they had birds or other creatures that are large in size fly up to Fiona's window and put it there for her. However, it's very possible they could have hired a witch or wizard to teleport things into her room from afar. This makes a lot more sense to me, and also explains how Princess Fiona could survive at the castle without being extremely malnourished or dehydrated. When it comes to extra food, it seems like Princess Fiona wasn't picky, considering she liked all the things that Shrek cooked for her in the first Shrek movie. So I think it's a combination of all these things. I'm leaning more towards the magical side of Fiona getting resources from her parents. However, even though she got supplies, she wasn't able to contact them until she saw them again with Shrek in Shrek 2. There are also many other little things Fiona could have done in the castle. She also learned how to protect herself through martial arts, and just her generally brutal fighting style. Being born in a castle for over 10 years, she probably practiced drills of fighting in her room, and that's how her technique is so brilliant and deadly. It also makes this line make a lot more sense.
Well, maybe you shouldn't judge people before you get to know them.
She utterly decimated and dispatched Robin Hood and his merry men without any help from Shrek and Donkey. So this is what I think. I think Princess Fiona got supplies from her parents through magical means, perhaps getting the odd book to learn things about the world, and to defend herself through martial arts with the teaching books, and she also developed her own style through training. She also got clothes and water and other beverages from these supplies. However, when she was more hungry than usual, she would scavenge around her room, perhaps eating little bugs or slugs that came her way. I personally think this makes a lot of sense, and also explains how Fiona survived being trapped up in the Dragon's Keep for so long. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Also, comment down below other things Fiona could have done in her spare time. In addition, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications for whenever I upload a new Farfaraway theory. That way, you'll never miss one when they come out. I hope you all have a Shrektastic day, and stay safe, everyone. And I'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye. See you later.